Libra, Kaisha here. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, The Butterfly Effect. Huge shout out to my day ones. Thank you. You are appreciated. To all of my new subscribers, thank you. You are appreciated. And if you're checking me out for the first time and this reading resonates with you, or I as a reader resonate with you, I encourage you to please share, like, and of course, subscribe. Okay, Libra, this is a general energy check-in. It's not going to resonate with all of you. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. You guys know I like to be spontaneous, so I'm going to shuffle on camera, so you guys don't think I'm trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Okay? I really do genuinely shuffle my cards, right? Like I have to. My ring's falling off. Okay, so Libras, this is a general energy check-in. It's not going to resonate with all of you. It's not supposed to. You could check your sun or moon rising, your natal chart, or your sign in Venus. That may help you to connect the dots. I'm going to do an extended for this, so if you are interested in that, the link will be in the description box as well. So this is a situation that happened, what happened, why it happened, and how do you feel about it. Okay, so this is love, relationship, or advice. Okay, so we have two cards that fell out here. We have caring connections, and we have community. What's that about, Libra? What's that about? Let's do some clarifying cards here. Spirit, please clarify caring connections. Please clarify caring connections. We have the Chariot. We have Justice in reverse. Spirit, can I get one more, please? We have Strength. Spirit, please clarify community. King of Swords. Nine of Wands. Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Okay, Libra, so this is definitely a situation in love. Now, you have caring connections, right? And this is 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. This talks about major positive changes happening in your life. Yeah. I just heard like it or not. So Libra, you know what? You are in a situation with someone who kept cheating on you and lying. When I was, I heard Charlotte's Web, and I saw like a spider's web. So someone had you in a web of lies. Some of you Libras, this is you. You were lying to someone. Now remember, put the energy where it goes. If it's not you, it's not you. Do not try to force the shoe to fit. It either resonates or it doesn't resonate. If you try to force it, you could confuse yourself, and I don't want that. So apply the energy where it goes. This could also be reversed, right? So like I said, put the energy where it goes. But Libras, you were in a situation with someone who kept lying to you. And they were treating you unjustly. There could have been mental abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse. But you realize that someone was being untrue. You realize that someone was being false. You had to also be really strong to let go of this connection. You know what? I was picking up, Libras. Some of you, my feminine energies in this collective, you kept staying with someone because that's what you know. It's like you stuck with the devil you know. And it's just because you were just used to this. And it's sad. And I feel this. I want to cry right now. I feel this sadness, like you got so used to being mistreated. You got used to being treated like shit. So you just stayed with someone because it is what it is. But that's not what it is. It's like you were conditioned to believe that the way you were being treated was okay. Like it was normal. You had normalized it, and it's like you kind of became desensitized to the treatment that you were getting from someone. Some of you, were so used to someone cheating on you that it was just like, oh, whatever. You get upset, but you're not leaving. You didn't leave. So it's like it got to a point where it was so bad. And this was the universe. Libras, I'm going to be dead ass serious with you right now. Some of you, this was a karmic relationship that you were in with a karmic partner. You were supposed to learn some very, very important life lessons and you weren't getting them. So you kept going through this cycle with this person and they just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Right? Some of you are with someone who would just tell a little white lie here and there and you're just like, okay, whatever, you know, they told me that they were going to be at work, but they really went drinking with their friends. Okay, they're not a big deal. They're with their friends. Then these things started to get worse. Okay, they said they're with the friends and then you find out that they were friggin' shacked up in a hotel somewhere with somebody. And then you get upset, maybe not talk to them for a little while and then get back with them. And then it would go to, okay, they cheated on you and got somebody pregnant. Or came back with belly, cheated on you when they were pregnant. Masculines, I'm talking to you too. And it was just like you just got used to this kind of treatment, like it was okay, and it's not okay. And spirit, the universe was like, listen, this shit's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse until you learn this lesson and you step out of this karmic cycle. Some of you are with somebody there's someone who has some kind of like documents, or there's a safe or something with a briefcase with some kind of documents or something. It's going to tell the truth about something. I'm hearing paternity test too. I don't know who that's for. Libras too, I feel like you started getting used to being paranoid and having to search someone's shit and having to be like searching someone's social media and breaking into people's passwords and trying to that's not normal. You shouldn't have to do that in a relationship. In a real relationship, no. You don't need to do that. If you trust someone and they trust you, their phone's unlocked. They don't have anything to hide. If you don't have anything to hide, you do not need to have encryption password on your phone. You don't need to have facial recognition password on your phone. Why are you locking up your phone so tight for? What do you have on there? But you had gotten used to this type of behavior. And this person had like conditioned you to think that that shit was okay. So I feel like a part of this lesson has to do with self-love and self-respect. Another lesson you were supposed to learn had to do with strength, being strong enough to walk away from someone. And not settling. Because Libra, some of you were settling for the bare minimum from someone. Some of you were settling for nothing. You were not being treated well. I also felt too that some of you Libras, you kept taking somebody back. They would do some bullshit. You'd break up for a little bit. And then you'd kind of just have there's this codependent energy where you just feel like you need to have them around. And you didn't. And you don't. But you would let them come back. But you got to a place where you started to learn your lessons. Some of you Libras, there are some masculine energy and feminine energies in this collective where you were dealing with karma. You did not deal with someone in the past very well. So this was your karma for what you did to them. This is what someone else did to you. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. Karma is very, very real. That's why I don't fuck with people. Because I want good things in my life. But for some of you, this was karma. And for others of you, this was just spirit wanting you to wake up. Wake up. It's like spirit's like, come on, hello, hello, hello. Do you love yourself? Do you remember that you're strong? You do not need to deal with this. This person does not deserve you. Spirit was clapping on your ass, Libra. So, why did this happen? Okay, so you remember earlier when I said that some of you Libras in this collective, this is your karma? Yeah, some of you in this collective were dabblings in some dark juju. Some things that you should have really read the fine print on, and you were getting your karma for that. Remember, what goes around comes around. Now, for those of you that storyline does not resonate, because I'm a psychic, I'm like a real one. I just heard someone in this collective say, how did you know that? Because I'm a real psychic. Yeah, I was born this way. It's like that, baby. I was born this way. Just so you know. Okay, so Libras, for those of you that's not your storyline, you went through this because look at this. You have community and you have 7 here, right? You have King of Swords, you have 9 of Wands, and you have Queen of Coins in reverse. So why this happened for some of you, like I said, this is just bad karma. You put some bad karma, you did some bad things and it came back to you as a lesson. Also, some of you were taking too long to learn your lesson. So it's like when you ignore, I just did, Gemini got this similar reading too. Maybe this is a theme for air signs. But when you ignore the gentle whispers of the universe will send you signs, synchronicities. The universe doesn't want to hurt you, right? The universe is love. So when you're not getting something though, because you're going to get the lesson eventually, you have to. But when you take too long, the universe just turns up the heat a little bit underneath you. Turn it up a little bit more. Light the fire a little bit more, So until it just gets so hot that you have no choice but to make changes. Because you can't stay in it because you're burning. Now some of you, there's someone in this collective that is a sex worker. Yeah, a lady or a man of the night. And Spirit wanted you to learn how to have higher standards for yourself. That's why you kept getting into situations. You kept attracting people who just did not care about you, because what you were putting out to the universe was that you did not care about yourself. You did not value yourself. Some of you kept attracting people who would just lie to you, who would cheat on you, who would abuse you, who would steal from you. And that's because you did not realize it, but that's what you were doing to yourself. You were lying to yourself about being happy, about being fulfilled in what you were doing and the way your life was. You were stealing from yourself. You were stealing your own joy or sacrificing your own joy by staying with people who did not make you happy. And you were mistreating your temple, I just heard. You were, what is it? Sacrilege, I just heard. So it's like you weren't taking care of your temple. Your body is your temple. And everything is energy. We are energy, Libra. So sex is very... when you sleep with someone, you are merging your soul with them. So they take on some of your energy and you take on some of their energy. So if you are with somebody who is very, very low vibing, because look at the Queen of Coins in reverse, this is not a good person. No, it's not. This is a person you would describe as like the devil or the demon, right? This is not a good person. Someone who's unfaithful. They're not nice. They're bitchy, miserable, go out of their way to hurt people. This could be, this is someone who is a manipulative sociopath. And Libra, some of you were kept attracting people like this into your life, and it's because of what was going on with you, what you were doing with yourself, how you were being towards yourself. For those of you that were in, you're a lady or a man of the night, Spirit wanted you to learn how to value yourself. So shit just kept going wrong for you. They kept getting worse and worse until you had no choice but to change your lifestyle, to change the things that you were doing. Now, you also were put in this happened because it's like Spirit wanted you to get so tired of your life, so tired with yourself, that you just said fuck it and you threw your hands up and you decided to make some changes. Because you have two cards here. You have the Chariot and you have Nine of Wands. Like double confirmation. Libra, and I can feel it. Like I can feel your energy. You feel tired, man. You just feel like you've been through it all. You've been through hell and back. And you are tired, battle weary with someone, with the experiences that you've had with someone in your life. And this was to get you to a place where you're setting higher standards for yourself and you're valuing yourself. This was one of your lessons that you were supposed to learn in this lifetime on this planet. Because you have 7 here, right? 7 talks about walking the right path, your soul's journey. It talks about overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges, recognizing your the worth and the value in your spirituality. A lot of you too, though, Spirit wants you to. So I feel like some of you in the past, you started to explore spirituality because of everything that happened in a relationship with someone. It left you fucking exhausted. So you pulled back and you just said, I need something to help me to feel better within myself, to help me feel better about myself. Now, some of you may have been exploring different religions, different spiritual aspects. Spirit said that is all well and good, but you actually need to start implementing something. So if you have been learning or reading or listening to people speak about, I'm saying summit, some of you have been going to a lot of online summits. Spirit wants you to actually start putting those things into practice. It's like practicing what you preach. You can read books all day and watch things all day, but if you're not doing it, then what's the point? Because theory is very different from practical, and knowledge is very different from wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? You could know a lot of things, but not understand them, right? That comes from experience. So Spirit wants you to, some of you to stop, not stop, but the things that you're learning, that's great. Just actually start doing them now. So if you're learning about meditation, actually meditate. If you are learning about your chakras, actually do some chakra healing. If you are learning about raising your vibration, actually put those things into practice now. But Libra, some of you were dealing with someone who was they were a manipulative sociopath. Go and look up the word sociopath. God complex. They don't really know how to empathize with people. They don't understand empathy. They don't understand compassion. They're very good at pretending to care about people, but they really don't understand that. They're not tapped into their emotions. They don't get that. But they're really good at mimicking what they see from other people to other people. You understand what I'm saying? So they're good at pretending that they care, but they really don't. They don't know how to. And you kept attracting people like this into your life because you didn't really care about yourself. But you have learned this situation with this person has taught you to make head over heart decisions and to raise your standards. I just heard graduate your level. There's no one else on it. I think that's that song, Level Up by Sierra. A lot of you had to learn how to level up within yourself so that you're not putting up with people who are not coming correct to you. Because some of you were dead ass dealing with someone who had no fucking intentions of doing right by you. No, you were just something to do when there was nothing to do. And Spirit wants you to know that no. People don't you don't let people deal with you like that. Absolutely not. You are worth more than that, and you need to know that, walk in that, and acknowledge that. A lot of you too, you may have begun to realize that you are, I just heard asexual. So some of you may realize that you're not even attracted to people sexually, you're attracted to them intellectually. Some of you, good conversation turns you on, it stimulates you. You are, there's nothing more attractive than a good conversation to you. You like to be mind fucked. And not in a bad way, in a good way. You want to be able to have a good, stimulating conversation with someone. That is what, I'm not going to say that, Spirit. Okay. But for some of you, okay, I'm going to just say it. For some of you, that's what gets you wet, my feminine. And for some of you masculines, that's what gets you hard. Okay? Okay. This is a big people channel here. Okay. So we're going to go into how you feel, Libras. And I already feel some of your energy. You are overcoming. This path too was what happened, this experience with this person, it was a catalyst for you to learn how to heal before jumping into a relationship with anyone else. So take time out to get to know yourself and be good with yourself before you talk about being good with anyone else, because you have to learn how to love yourself and be good with you before you can do that with anyone. You will always be your own reference point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Spirit, how is Libra feeling right now? How is Libra feeling? Oh my goodness. Rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Didn't I just say that you guys were tired? Didn't you guys? I can't make this shit up, man. I can't make this up. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some clarifying cards. Okay, so I'm going to clarify with the Dreams of Gaia deck. I love this deck. Spirit, please clarify rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Somebody left. Okay, so I don't know why this keeps coming back up, but for those of my night workers, you left a pimp. Yeah. You left a pimp. This person will try to come back around, but Spirit said don't even go there. You have a better life ahead of you, and you need to realize that. As this person does not care about you. This person cares about what you can do for them, clearly. This person cares about, some of you, you were a bottom bitch to somebody. And then you left because you started to awaken spiritually. This person is going to try to come back around and manipulate you. Spirit said don't even go there. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have 8 of air. Wow, this one just flipped out. We have 10 of earth. Spirit, can I get one more, please? How does Libra feel right now? Good for you, babies. This is desire in reverse. Spirit, can I get one more? We have 12 of fire in reverse. Some of you Libras, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Some of you could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But for some of you, I'm just being told to let you beware, to give you the warning that there is a pimp coming back around. And they're going to try to get you to get back to work. But Spirit said, like I said, Spirit said, don't even go there. That's not your life. That's not for you. For some of you, if you do go back that way, you're going to get a disease. You're going to get an incurable disease. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying what I hear. There's also someone in this collective, you need to watch your children. I'm hearing sex trafficking. Yeah, you need to keep a close eye on your children. You have someone in your life who is low-key, they like child pornography, or they are they work in the sex trafficking industry. So watch your children. Some of you need to, when you're at the park with your kids, just be on them like a hawk. Watch them. Because for some of you, someone is watching your children and they're going to try to take your child. And use them for sex trafficking. I'm not trying to scare anyone. This is just a warning from spirit. Watch your children like a hawk when they're out. Make sure you know where they are. Make sure you know who is with your children. And when I say no, I mean like know who is with your children. If you leave your children at someone's house, you need to make sure you know who comes there. Or don't send them there. Okay, I have children, so I get very serious about these ones. Okay, so we have, like I said, rest and rejuvenation in reverse. And I was picking that up. Libras, you're tired. You are so tired. Some of you are so tired about, and I feel like crying. You've been through so much, man. Jeez. But you know what I want to tell you, Libras? The strongest warriors get the hottest battles. Okay? They get the hardest battles, the strongest warriors. So even if you feel weak right now, even if you feel tired, it's okay. You overcame this. Look what you came through. Look what you got through. So be proud of yourself. Be proud. So Spirit wants you to get some rest. Take time to heal. Like really take time to heal yourself, heal your heart, heal your mind. Your soul is strong, but your soul is tired, right? So it's time for you to rejuvenate. A lot of you too are feeling like there may have been a time when you were in your ego, but you are like I said, what you went through with someone, it was a catalyst to push you into your spirituality, to push you onto the right path, your spiritual path. Remember, you are a soul creating a human experience. Before everything else, this is just a costume. I watched this movie the other day, or this show, I think it's called Altered Carbon on Netflix. And it's like they call your body a sleeve. This is like a sleeve, like a costume. You are not this sleeve, right? It's just holding your consciousness. Actually, your consciousness is holding this sleeve. You are not your mind. You're more than that. You are consciousness, right? So you are learning that. You're also learning how to some of you are starting to realize that you're more than your mind. You're getting some really profound insight and spiritual teachings. So you're learning now when your ego is talking and when your higher self is talking. A lot of you too are really starting to, you're moving more in your higher self. So you're moving towards things that create happiness for you. Some of you, things are starting to fall in place in your life for you now because you've gotten out of this situation with somebody. Yes, you're being your real self now, and things are really starting to grow in your life. A lot of you too may find that you're working on your stability and your security. You're focusing on that, and things are growing for you. And it's because you are tapped in and connected to your real self, not who someone says you're supposed to be. Know who you are for yourself, Libras, or someone will tell you who you are for their own benefit. A lot of you too are starting to really connect with your passions. Because for a long time you were going along with what other people told you should be passionate about and what you should want for your life. You're not doing that anymore. A lot of you too, you have absolutely no motherfucking desire for anybody who's on some bullshit. You don't want anything to do with selfish people. You don't want anything to do with people who don't care about other people. You don't want anything to do with anybody who is a manipulative sociopath. Libras, for some of you, you know who I'm talking to. If I'm speaking to you, there was somebody, a motherfucker in your life. You have no desire for them. Right? And that's because you are moving in your higher self now and you want higher things for yourself because you realize that you deserve better things. And better is on its way in your life. Just stay in this lane. Stay in your lane, Libras. Keep moving on this path. This is the right path for you. But there is someone who's going to try to come back around. For some of you that this is just it's a relationship, you don't want this person. No, you have absolutely no desire for them at all. And I feel it. It's just like cut. Like it's kind of a coldness to like, no. No, I don't want you. I don't want anything to do with you. Go fuck yourself. Or go fuck someone else, but you ain't fucking me. You're done. You don't want anything to do with these type of people. People that don't care about you. People that just want to use you. People that are selfish as fuck. You don't want anything to do with these type of people anymore. Okay, Libras, good for you, babies. Good for you. So this is what I have for you. I'm going to close this off here. If you are interested, if this resonates, if you feel compelled, the link for the extended will be in the description box. If you are not, I just want to say thank you so much for checking out the reading. You are appreciated. And if you are, I will catch you in the extended. So, Libras, you have yourself a fantastic morning, noon, or night. And I will catch your beautiful, strong ass energy on the flip side. Bye.